Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about FSMO roles. Flexible single master operations roles are critical components in Active Directory that help maintain consistency and prevent conflicts within a domain. These roles are divided into five distinct categories, each responsible for specific tasks within the directory. Understanding FSMO roles is essential for managing and troubleshooting Active Directory environments efficiently. We are going to start with the schema master role firstly, and let's start with the manage schema part. The schema master is responsible for managing the Active Directory schema, which defines the structure, object classes, and attributes within the directory. The schema acts as a blueprint that dictates what types of objects can exist in Active Directory and what properties they can have. It determines which object types, such as users, groups, computers, printers, and organizational units, can be created. It defines the attributes, such as name, email, IP address, and department that each object type can contain. It ensures that consistency across the entire Active Directory force by enforcing standardized object definitions. Since the schema controls the fundamental structure of Active Directory and any modifications to it, such as adding new attributes, modifying existing ones, or removing old-fashioned definitions, must be processed through the schema master. These updates are then replicated to all other domain controllers in the forest domain consistency. Because schema changes are critical and irreversible, they are performed cautiously and typically only when new applications, services, or system upgrades require them. Let's get to forest wire role part. The schema master role operates at the forest level, meaning it is responsible for schema modifications across the entire Active Directory forest. There can be only one schema master for the entire forest, regardless how many domains exist within it. Like we are going to talk about the single per forest part. Since the schema master is a unique role within the forest, only one domain controller holds this role at any given time. If the schema master becomes unavailable, no schema changes can be made until the role is transferred to another DC. While this does not affect day-to-day Active Directory operations, it becomes a critical issue if schema updates are required for new applications or system upgrades. And while we are talking about the system upgrades, let's get to the handles updates part. Only the schema master has the authority to modify the Active Directory schema. Other domain controllers within the forest cannot make direct changes to the schema. They can only replicate the changes made by schema master. This ensures that schema modifications are made in a controlled manner and prevent inconsistencies. Let's talk about our next role, domain naming master role. Let's get started with manage domains part. The domain naming master is responsible for overseeing the addition and removal of domains within an Active Directory forest. Whenever a new domain is created or an existing one is decommissioned, this role ensures that the process is carried out properly and consistently. And if we are going to talk about the prevents duplicates, it's really important one. It's actually to maintain the integrity of the Active Directory structure. The domain naming master ensures that no two domains in the forest share the same name. It's actually basically whole point of domain naming master role. This prevents conflicts and ensures a unique namespace across all domains. And it's actually a same feature with schema master role, but a single per forest one. Unlike some FSMO roles that operate at the domain level, the domain naming master is unique across the entire forest. This means that in any Active Directory forest, there is only one domain naming master, just like a schema master role, and it's actually ensures centralized control over domain-related operations and handles additions whenever an administrator attempts to rename a domain or add a new one. The domain naming master is responsible for verifying and processing these changes. It ensures that all modifications adhere to the rules and policies of the Active Directory forest, preventing misconfigurations. It's actually really important too. Well, this video is the first video of FSMO roles. There's going to be a second one about domain-wide roles. This one was about forest-wide roles. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. So take care.